Stoic men don't chase, they observe. In a world full of noise, clarity comes from calm awareness. Today, we're breaking down 20 subtle things women often do when they're genuinely into you, all from a stoic, grounded point of view. Number 1, she initiates contact. Visual, text messages on screen, playful emojis, someone smiling at their phone. Let's be honest, for a long time people have assumed it's always up to the guy to reach out first. But the truth is, when a woman is truly interested, she often won't wait around. She might not send a love letter or confess her feelings outright. That would be too much, too soon. But she'll reach out in small, meaningful ways. Maybe she sends you a funny meme that reminded her of a conversation you had. Maybe she texts just to ask how your day is going. Not because she has a reason, but because she wants to talk to you. Maybe she responds quickly, or even double texts if you don't answer right away. These are signs. They say, "I'm thinking about you. I want to be part of your day. I feel good when we talk." It's not just about the frequency, it's the intention. She's not messaging out of obligation. She's choosing to stay connected. If she initiates, even occasionally, that's a green light. It means she's not just waiting for you to chase her. She's quietly meeting you halfway. Number 2, her body language opens up, visual. A couple talking over coffee, she leans in, smiles softly, mirrors his posture. Words can lie. Body language? It rarely does. One of the clearest signs of attraction is openness, and not just emotionally. Watch how she positions herself when she's around you. Does she face you with her whole body? Not just turning her head, but angling herself fully towards you? Does she lean in when you talk, like she's trying to get just a little closer? Does she mirror your gestures, crossing her legs when you do, playing with her hair when you adjust your sleeves? These aren't conscious decisions. These are subconscious signals. The body's way of saying, "I feel safe. I feel connected." Closed-off body language, arms crossed, turned away, checking her phone, usually signals discomfort or disinterest. But open posture, frequent eye contact, relaxed shoulders, that's a sign she's at ease with you. And when someone feels comfortable, that's when connection has room to grow. Number 3, she remembers the little things. Visual, flashbacks of small moments, laughing over a shared joke, her recalling a detail he forgot he even mentioned. Here's something people often overlook: memory. When someone truly values you, they don't just hear you, they remember you. Maybe you mentioned your favorite snack once, casually during a conversation, and a week later, she brings it up again, or even surprises you with it. Maybe you told a random story about your childhood, or shared a goal you have for the future. She didn't need to remember that, but she did. Not because it was important to everyone, but because it was important to you. That's the key. When someone listens to you closely, not out of politeness, but out of interest, they pick up on the details that others miss. And those little callbacks, those quiet moments when she says, "Hey, I remember when you said that," that's not just memory, that's attention, that's care. And it's one of the clearest, most genuine signs that she's into you, not just for who you seem to be, but for who you really are. Number 4, she laughs more around you. Visual, 2 people talking. Natural laughter, light touches to the face, warm smiles. Laughter is one of the most genuine reactions we have. It's spontaneous, honest, and impossible to fake, at least convincingly. If a woman laughs around you more than she does with others, that's something to notice. We're not talking about forced giggles or polite chuckles. This is real, warm laughter. The kind that makes her eyes light up. The kind that sneaks up on her when she's not trying. Why does it matter? Because we laugh more when we're relaxed, when we feel emotionally safe, when someone makes us feel seen and understood, not just amused. And often, we laugh more around people we admire or are low-key crushing on. So if you notice she's consistently more joyful, more playful, more at ease when she's with you, it might not be about the joke. It might be about you. Number 5. She finds reasons to be around you. Visual. She lingers after conversations, chooses to sit near you, or joins in even when she doesn't have to. Presence matters. When someone likes you, they'll find excuses to be near you, even if they don't say it out loud. She might show up to group events just because she knows you'll be there. She might stick around after a conversation, even when it's over. She might start spending time in the places you tend to be, not obviously, but just often enough to notice. There's no real agenda, no reason she has to be there, but she's there anyway. That's the thing about attraction. It pulls us in. And when it's genuine, we don't need a reason. We just want to be close to the person who makes us feel something. If she keeps finding her way back to you over and over again, it's not by accident. Number 6. She compliments you, subtly, visual. A soft moment between two people, she says something kind. He seems surprised. Not all compliments are obvious. Sometimes the most sincere admiration comes out in the smallest comments, the ones you almost miss. She might compliment the way you think, the way you carry yourself, the calmness in your voice, your presence when you're silent, especially if you're a more reserved, stoic kind of man. These small affirmations can carry a lot of weight, because stillness can be magnetic. And when someone notices your silence and still sees strength, wisdom, or depth in it, that's real interest. She's not praising something superficial. She's admiring the parts of you that you probably don't even realize stand out. And that kind of attention? It's rare and powerful. Number 7. She maintains eye contact, visual, a soft moment in conversation. Eyes meeting, holding the gaze comfortably. There's something powerful about eye contact. It's simple, but it tells a story. If a woman holds your gaze, not nervously darting away, but with calm, intentional focus, it says she feels comfortable around you, safe, open. Eye contact is one of the most intimate forms of nonverbal communication. It builds trust. It deepens connection. And when it's mutual, it creates something real, a moment suspended in time. She's not staring you down. She's not trying to intimidate. She's just present. And that kind of presence, it's rare. When she holds your eyes like that, she's not just listening, she's seeing you. Number 8, she teases you, playfully, visual, light laughter, mock serious expressions, playful nudges. Playful teasing isn't about making fun, it's about closeness. If she jokes with you in a light, easy way, if she mimics your quirks, exaggerates something silly you said, or gives you a funny nickname, she's not trying to insult you. She's trying to create a rhythm. Teasing, when done with kindness, is a form of flirting, especially when it's balanced. She says something cheeky, then follows it with a smile or a soft laugh that pulls you back in. It's her way of saying, I feel relaxed with you. We have chemistry. Let's play a little. And in the language of attraction, playfulness is often the bridge between comfort and connection. Number 9, she asks personal questions. Visual, two people in deeper conversation, leaning in, asking thoughtful questions, genuine listening. Not all questions are created equal. If she's asking you about your goals, your childhood, your values, not just surface-level stuff, that's a signal. She's curious. She wants to understand what makes you you. These aren't invasive questions. They come gently, naturally, in a way that feels more like a conversation than an interrogation. She wants to know how you think, what you've been through, what matters to you. This kind of curiosity comes from interest, real interest, not just in what you do, but in who you are at your core. And when someone wants to know your inner world, it means they're already imagining being part of it. Number 10. She adapts her schedule to yours. Visual, a calendar, messages like, what time works best for you? Someone rescheduling to make time. Time is one of the most valuable things we have. So when someone adjusts their schedule, even in small ways, to be around you, don't overlook it. Maybe she changes her lunch break to match yours. Maybe she rearranges a plan just to make room for your conversation. Maybe she stays up later than usual to keep texting, even if she has an early morning. These shifts may seem minor, but they speak volumes, because nobody adjusts their routine for someone they don't care about. This is about priority, and when she makes time for you consistently, that's more than convenience. That's intention. Number 11. She finds common interests. Visual, two people discussing a shared interest, laughing over a book, watching a documentary together, or sharing a playlist. One of the most powerful ways people connect is through shared experiences and interests. So if a woman suddenly starts to like the things you like, that's a pretty big clue. Maybe you mentioned a music artist you're into, and next thing you know, she's talking about how much she loves their music too. Or perhaps you recommended a documentary or a book, and she actually watches it, not just to be polite, but to connect with you over something meaningful to you. Why does it matter? Because it shows she's paying attention. It shows she's trying to find common ground. It shows she's interested in the things that make you, you. And when someone takes the time to dive into your interests, it's a sign they want to build a connection, one that's not just surface level, but rooted in shared passions. Number 12. She's responsive quickly. Visual, text messages coming in, someone checking their phone, responding thoughtfully. Responsiveness is a powerful indicator of interest. Now, we all get busy. We all have moments when we can't reply right away. That's normal. But if she's consistently quick to respond, without making you wait for days, that's a clear sign she's engaged. It's not always about instant replies. But the key here is attentiveness. She's not ghosting you. She's not leaving you on red. She's replying because she wants to stay in touch, and she values your conversation. When someone responds quickly, with thought and care, it shows they're prioritizing the connection. And that doesn't just happen by accident. It happens because she's genuinely interested. Number 13. She subtly seeks your approval. Visual. She asks for your opinion on an outfit, shares a decision with you, or seeks your thoughts on something important. This one's subtle, but powerful. If she starts asking for your opinion on things that matter to her, even in small ways, that's a strong sign of attraction. Maybe she asks you what you think of a new outfit she's trying on, not because she's insecure, but because she values your perspective. Maybe she runs an idea by you or asks for advice on a decision she's facing, even though she could make it alone. The key here isn't that she's asking you for validation. It's that she respects your judgment. She values your opinion. Whether it's about something light and casual, or something a little more significant. It shows that she trusts you, and trust is the foundation of any real connection. Number 14. She opens up emotionally. Visual. Two people sitting together, one sharing a personal story, the other listening intently. Emotional openness is one of the most genuine signs of attraction. If a woman starts to share personal stories, insecurities, or past experiences with you, it's not just a casual chat. She's allowing you into her inner world. She's trusting you with pieces of herself that she doesn't hand out lightly. This doesn't mean she's oversharing or dumping all her emotions at once. It's more about small, intentional moments where she reveals her true self, the parts she usually keeps protected. Maybe she tells you about a tough time she went through. Maybe she opens up about her family dynamics. Maybe she talks about her fears, hopes, or goals. Not to burden you, but because she feels safe enough to be vulnerable with you. This kind of openness is a deep level of trust. And when someone shares their vulnerabilities, it's because they feel emotionally connected, and they want you to understand the real them. Number 15. She brings you into her world. Visual. A woman introducing a man to her friends, showing him her favorite spots in the city, sharing an activity together. One of the most significant signs that a woman is genuinely into you is when she starts integrating you into her life. Not just as a part of her day, but as a part of her world. She invites you to meet her friends. She shows you her favorite places, the ones she keeps close to her heart. She shares her routines and her hobbies, allowing you to see a more intimate side of her life. It's a way of saying, "You matter to me. I trust you enough to include you in the things I care about." When someone brings you into their world, it's because they see you as someone worth sharing their space with. And that's not something that happens casually. It means they're not just interested in you in the moment. They're thinking long term. Number 16. She checks in on you. Visual, a simple message like, "How's your day going?" Or a call just to check in. A thoughtful gesture without any specific agenda. This is a small but meaningful sign. If a woman checks in on you, even when there's no real reason, that's a clear signal of care, not curiosity. Maybe she texts you to see how you're doing after a stressful day. Maybe she asks if you need help with something, even though you never directly asked for it. Maybe she just reaches out to say hi, simply because she's thinking of you. It's not about trying to figure you out or keep tabs on you. It's about genuine concern and emotional attention. She's letting you know that you're on her mind and that she cares about how you're doing. And that kind of attentiveness, even in the absence of a need, shows a level of interest that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Number 17. She respects your space. Visual. Two people sitting comfortably apart, both enjoying their own activity, occasionally glancing at each other. One of the most important things in any healthy relationship is respect, and that includes respecting each other's space. If a woman is genuinely interested in you, she will honor your boundaries. This doesn't mean she's distant or uninvolved. Far from it. It means she understands that everyone needs time for themselves. It means she respects your need for solitude, for your own hobbies, and for the moments when you're not always available. Her respect for your space shows that she values your autonomy. She isn't trying to control you, nor is she demanding your constant attention. She's simply offering the kind of balance that allows both of you to thrive individually, even while you share a connection. When someone respects your space, it's a sign that they're not just interested in being close to you. They're also interested in your happiness, even if it means giving you the room you need to grow. Number 18. She initiates physical closeness, subtly, visual, a gentle touch on the arm, a casual lean in during conversation, standing near each other. Physical closeness can be one of the most telling signs of attraction, but it doesn't have to be dramatic or over the top. When a woman is interested in you, she might initiate subtle physical closeness. A light touch on your arm during a laugh, or standing just a little closer than usual when you're talking. These small, respectful touches are her way of saying, "I want to be near you. I'm comfortable around you." It's important to note that this kind of physical closeness is never invasive. She's not crossing boundaries. She's simply letting her body mirror her interest. It's the kind of closeness that doesn't push you out of your comfort zone, but gently invites you in. Number 19. She supports your growth. Visual, a woman encouraging her partner, sending a supportive message, offering a kind word of encouragement. One of the most beautiful signs of a deep connection is when someone truly wants to see you grow and actively supports that growth. If a woman is truly interested in you, she will encourage your dreams, your goals, and your vision for the future. It's more than just saying, "You got this." It's about offering belief in your potential, even on the tough days. It's about giving you the space to chase your passions, knowing that she's standing beside you, cheering you on. This doesn't mean she's trying to fix you. It means she's aligning herself with your vision, supporting your journey, and helping you be the best version of yourself. When someone supports your growth, it's because they see you for who you truly are, and they want to see you flourish. Number 20. She makes you feel calm. Visual, two people sitting quietly together, one with a relaxed smile, the other feeling at peace. There's something profoundly powerful about peace. When you're with someone who genuinely connects with you, you don't feel anxiety or pressure. You feel calm, comfortable, at ease. If a woman makes you feel relaxed in her presence, like the chaos of the world slows down when you're together, that's a clear sign she's not just interested in you, but in your well-being. Real connection should bring peace, not anxiety. It should make you feel more like yourself, not less. She creates a space where you can just be, without the weight of expectations or stress. If she makes you feel calm in her presence, it's because she's not just trying to impress you. She's trying to connect with you in a way that lets both of you simply exist together, in a place of emotional safety. A woman's interest isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, patient, and sincere. The Stoic man sees without chasing, attracts without forcing. Stay grounded. Stay observant. The right energy always reveals itself.